Good afternoon. This is your roving reporter speaking to you from the playing field of Phillips Academy at Andover. It's now halftime, and standing near me is one of the great football coaches of all time, a man known in sports circles as Mr. Football. His name, Leon Football. Now, let's see if we can have a few words with him.
Let's move out there. Everybody move out. Come on, get that ball moving.
Mr. Football.
Oh, hi there.
Mr. Football, your team is losing 87-0. What would you say was your biggest mistake so far?
Showing up for the game.
I see. What I mean is, what do you think hurt you the most?
Well, that 1,200-yard penalty didn't do us any good.
I see. A 1,200-yard penalty?
Yes, for piling on.
There was a lot of that, huh?
Yes, there wouldn't be so much piling on if Naglansky would stop tackling that big blonde Swede.
You mean Johansson, their fullback?
No, I mean Gertrude, their majorette.
Oh.
She's really something.
Yes, well, Mr. Football...
I piled on a few times myself.
Mr. Football...
She's got legs that go over...
Mr. Football...
What is it?
Mr. Football, your halfback, Arnold Vanoff, weighs only 98 pounds, yet you have sent him crashing into the center of that huge enemy line on 36 successive plays without blocking. Why is that?
I don't like Arnold.
I see. Mr. Football, do you have any good kickers on your team?
Are you kidding? Sorry about that.
That's all right.
Are you kidding? Twinkle Toes Harback can kick a football 175 yards into a raging wind. Would you believe it? 175 yards.
That's really pretty hard to believe.
Would you believe 50 yards?
Well, I really don't think so.
What if he kicked it 4 or 5 times?
I see. Mr. Football, what are your school colors?
Orange, blue, and gold.
I see.
Red, white, and yellow.
Yes, well...
Purple, brown, indigo, fuchsia, violet, and chartreuse.
Well, that's fine, but Mr.
Green,
Football...
lavender, lace, orange, taffeta, oak, white, polka dots, burnt sienna stripes, and misty pink.
I see. Well, that certainly sounds colorful.
Yes, and that's just our helmets.
Right. Mr. Football, in all your years of coaching, what would you say was your biggest triumph?
My biggest triumph? Yes, let's see, my biggest triumph. That was the time that we played the Pittsburgh Steelers. The team carried me off the field on their shoulders that time.
It must have been a thrilling game.
Yes, we were losing 165-0 going into the last quarter.
And you came back to win?
No, I called off the last quarter.
I see.
That's why they carried me off the field on their shoulders.
I understand, yes. Do you think that teamwork is very important in football?
Yes, teamwork is very important in football. I've said many times that a good quarterback and a good end go hand in hand.
I see.
But not on the campus.
Yes.
Gets a lot of people talking around the college.
Mr. Football, yes, Mr. Football, would you like to say a word to the youth of America about clean sportsmanship?
Yes. Football is like the game of love. You win a few and you lose a few. But the important thing is, did you score?
Do you soak your dentures clean? You can brush them cleaner with Denture Cream. Look, we soaked that heavy lipstick stain, soaked it all night in the leading tablet cleanser. Even with soaking and vigorous brushing, that denture material is still stained. Now try Denture Cream, the powerful denture toothpaste. In no time, Denture Cream scrubs, brushes, polishes dentures clean, leaves your mouth toothpaste fresh. See the difference? Denture Cream outcleans your soak.
I've had a lot of fun in the Hollywood Palace tonight, and before I go, I'd like to leave you with this reminder. If you can tell it like it is, and do your thing, and know where it's at, and find your bag, and sock it to them, and don't get uptight, and let it all hang out, you're under arrest. Next week, your host will be Sammy Davis Jr. Thank you so much. Good night.
Travel arrangements for overseas acts and promotional consideration furnished by Pan American World Airways, the world's most experienced airline. Pan Am makes the going great. This is Dick Tufel speaking.